Hey everybody, how we doing? Let me just back up a bit so y'all can see me. Okay. So today is, I believe, today is February 13th, 2026. It's 10:18. I didn't go to work today. I feel like shit. I have food poisoning from yesterday, and I barely even ate today. And I just feel like shit. But I'm gonna leave that packing house job. I'm gonna leave it on Monday, and I'm tired. But I still gotta make this video for you guys. Um, the trade I took this week, it was a pretty good trade. I got a couple things that I need to say about it. I'm gonna say it here. Because right here is my journal, and I'll just say it on what I did it on my journal. So just bear with me. So Tuesday was this Tuesday. It was a win, 1250, 1-to-3 ratio. Let me show you guys the trade. Or actually, I could just switch to the laptop. I'll do that right now. But I'm gonna do my recap today on Friday, cause fuck, bro, these next couple of days I'm gonna be a little busy, just trying to get by, and it's not worth fucking wasting some time of sleep to make these recaps. I'll make these time making these recaps while I could get some a little bit of sleep, and after that I shouldn't have to worry about anything else. But let me just talk a little bit. So we got another goal done. Let me just can I move you guys up? Oh, I can only zoom y'all in. Let me see if I could fucking. So my goals. Um, we got a new one across out. So we guys pinned. Let me get a better one. I have 'em right here. My fault if I sound a little tired and shit. I'm just really fucking exhausted and I haven't ate and I feel malnourished. Um, but let's let's get into that. And then this is a new one. Well, not a new one that I made, but one that I completed is invest in a good bed. I got one. Well, it's not here yet, but I ordered it. It should be here on Tuesday. So fuck. Excuse me, but on Tuesday I should get into bed, and that'll be that. And then what else? We're literally doing this, bro. We're doing goal by goal. One, two, three, four already done. Was left one, two, three, four, five. We have 5 goals left. Damn, bro, I look fucking fried. But we have 5 goals left. Obviously, I'm gonna be making more, but that's for that. And my mini fridge is on. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but we got the pack of ghosts and shit right there. And then inside is the fucking energy drinks. Fuck, bro. I feel malnourished as fuck. But let me just say something. This week it's been pretty difficult for me. I've been pretty sick, and it's just not been a whole good week for me to essentially trade or just start like doing things like out of the ordinary. When I say that, I mean like going to the gym. Like I got into the gym Monday, and that was it because that's all that I had time for. Either I sacrifice sleep or I get more fucked up because I've been getting sore as fuck for my shoulders and my chest. And the work I do at the packing house, I'm laying down and I'm always using my shoulders because I'm always reaching. And that was that. Because now I'm fuck myself up even more. But Tuesday, little by little, I'll get back on my routine and I'll take you guys with me on that. Excuse me. I don't know why I feel like this. I don't know what got me this way, but shit happens. But that's it for this portion. I'm gonna record the part of the recap of the trade I took today or Tuesday, and that'll be that for the recap. And just again, I'm sorry for not being on top of my shit. We gotta get back on it, and I'll bring you guys with me. I'll bring you guys with me, and then from then we'll obviously know we'll start fucking we'll start the chamba. We'll start locking in because I've been locked in only on work. I've been replacing my time for money, and it's not worth it. And the only reason I got into trading, or part one of the reasons I got into trading is because time freedom and just not having to sacrifice your time for money. So that's that. But let me swap over to the fucking recap I'm doing on the computer, and then from then we'll do that, and I'll wrap up the recap for this week. Then we'll see y'all then. All right, let me start recording. Look a little chopped, but it's all good. All right, everybody, we're on the section that I'm gonna review over the trade that I've gotten on Tuesday. So let me hop on Trading View. Um, Let me just reload this shit. Ah, fuck. All right, cool. So let's go Trading View on Thursday. There we go. There's a trade I took. So I took this on the 5 minute. Um, just what the fuck. Oh shit! I think I'm about to go in replay mode. Replay mode. Okay. All right. Cool. We are here. So okay. So let me. What time? 9:50. Yeah, we need to go back even more. Okay. So obviously, I was very bullish. Obviously, I saw a range. I saw a range, and right here we were ranging essentially for a bit, and there was not many lows to be targeted because we were gonna hit a gap. So let me go into 4 hours so you guys can see the gap I'm talking about. Oh, this gap. Damn, bro. Excuse me, my fault. Okay, but there was essentially this big 4 hour gap. We were obviously gonna respect because we were more likely than not gonna respect those big time frame gaps, unlike those small time frame ones. Um, my bias was very bullish because we hit that. We're obviously gonna target higher other highs. So I'll hop on the 1 hour. I target these highs right here, these two highs. So both of those are my targets. And again, I go down the time frame. I go lower time frames just in case we swap low because I never marry my bias. I always have two targets essentially up or down, regardless if there's one for each. You know, a reasonable one. Damn, bro, I feel like shit. I feel like fucking shit. All right, sorry guys. Um, so market open. Let me get the 5 minute. Letting price do his thing, right? Obviously, I look at the 1 minute. I see how price is chopping up. I'm like, I'm already expecting they that what the fuck like. I was already walking into the day. I was like, we're chopping. If I don't get a perfect setup, then nope, no trades, no nothing. So, but and this is also one thing I didn't write on my notes, but one thing I have to take account for because honestly, no one's gonna take account for it except me. Because if I don't bring it up with you guys, then it never really happened. Never really happened, but it did happen. So I walked into the day with the idea of wanting to trade, wanting to force, no, not necessarily force something, but I was looking for something. I was looking to enter for something because I just had this account for a while, and this was the only day I had available to enter, and as we know how people get when they want to answer. Um, you end up forcing a trade or looking for something that maybe you wouldn't have took or you would take. Fuck, bro. My fault, guys. Oh shit. So on the 1 minute, we just keep skipping through. Look, I saw price hit these lows. I was okay, and this was ES was they created an SMT. They created an SMT on ES as well, so I was kind of iffy about it. I was like, these lows, they're gonna hit, yes, but my fault. The freaking DJI was on, but obviously these lows were gonna hit, but an SMT got created, and I was like, you know what? From my point of view, I don't really want to answer because from what I learned, every time I short and there's an SMT that's created or long and there's an SMT that's created, you always edge that low and then move up and then hit it again. So I was actually waiting for it to edge the low and then hit it again, but it hit the first time, so I was like, okay. I missed that, but again, it's not that deep because look to trade another day, bro. Like you don't have to enter on that. So after that, I was obviously still bullish because right here we're tapping into the 4 hour gap. Like I was, oh shit, what the fuck? Like obviously I was telling you guys that we're tapping into the gap, the 4 hour gap, and we're obviously gonna move bullish because when those larger gaps hold, we're always gonna move up. We're rarely gonna disrespect price like that. So obviously I had a bullish in mind, and this I was waiting for it to get closer because right here it was still quite a few points away from the target. See what I mean? Like a solid 100 points. Yes, it'd been a good move to catch, but at the end of the day, it's not worth it because, in my opinion, worth it for me to enter on that because it could easily get reversed out and just start dropping lower to fill in more into that gap. But I was obviously ready to go for longs. So um let price get more. You saw how it went down. You would have got faked out. A lot of people got faked out here. A lot of people got faked out here and got stopped out. Reaching for these longs or other longs up here. They hella got they hella got stopped out, and I wasn't one of those people. I was waiting for price to completely reverse and completely, for me, completely to have something that's convincing me that we're going higher. So this is where I moved to the 5 minute because we're obviously very choppy. When we're very choppy on the 1 minute, I move up time frames and I look. I'm like, okay, we're moving smoothly on the 5 minute. Let me wait for a strong candle closure, on the 5 minute, and then with my full conviction that we're going higher, obviously aim for the highs, and that's what I did. And this is where I entered. I entered a little bit before, but enter right here. Calm little 1 2 3, 1 2 3 ratio, and I put my stop loss right here. And again, that was that. And smack TP. Smack T fucking P. And this one thing is, I had trouble creating orders on TradingView, but I kind of got the gist of it. I was kind of messing around with it by myself. I was just, how the fuck do I do this? And you just create a limit order, and I usually just right here. You see this little button right here. This is what I created, and I was like, oh fuck, all right. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I did. Stop loss, take profit, and that's it. And let the trade do its thing. I was looking pretty nervous, but again, not really at the same time because I feel like one of my biggest fears was not having enough money to buy another account if I blow it. But I have a good amount of money right now. Um, so that's that. And when I say good amount of money, I know I don't have a couple racks. I have 1,500, bro. 1,500, but that's enough to get me by. And having the extra job having that job, that normal day job helps. Okay, so that's that. And that's my trade. And let me see if I could just. Let me just talk to y'all real quick. Make my face cam bigger. Okay. All right. But anyways, that's my trade that I took this week. I didn't take anything else. I'm gonna explain my journal right now. So explain my thought process. That's what I wrote at that time, and then that's when I said, "This is what I said that I didn't." what's it called that I didn't. Oh fuck. Sorry, I'm forgetting that I didn't put in that I was looking for a trade, but I'm gonna explain to you guys what it was. I said went into the day looking at the 1 hour big fair value gap that was holding, so I expected it to hold even though price was chopping. I still expected price to stay above it. I went onto the 5 minute time frame, saw that price was moving bearish. I had my first TP, but it created an SMT with ES, and ES was bullish as well. So just waiting patiently for a good displacement candle to present itself, going to my TP, and I entered based off that candle and as well to the 1 hour gap holding and let the trade do its thing. 1 minute time frame wasn't the best time frame to be on watching because of the low volume. That's exactly why I stayed on the 5 minutes so I could see price move clearly. My emotions when I entered were neutral as price kept doing its thing. I noticed that when I let it go, I noticed myself kind of getting anxious, but not as anxious as before because I came to realize that I don't need to win this trade. I need to learn from it, and that's how I go into the day. Essentially, like I don't have to win the trade, but if I lose or win, learn from the trade you take, and that's how I need to go into every day with the learning mindset. That's what I didn't do before, and that's one thing I need to work on every time I trade or don't trade. I need to review the market. I need to see what entry possibly I could have entered, possibly couldn't. What was right, what was wrong. Just go into with the open what do you say with the open mindset of just learning, and that's one thing I struggle with reviewing because yeah I review here but I don't really review too much, so something I need to work on, and obviously you guys are gonna see that. But other than that, that's basically my trade for today, basically my trade in general. And fuck, I can't wait to leave this fucking job, bro. Like actually, and also one thing, this MacBook that I have, the Air, I'm trying to sell this shit so I could get a MacBook Pro because I'm making these videos and my CPU is just fucking frying. I'm like, bro, and this shit is literally new. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna see if I could get that fixed, get a better one, and from there we'll start. But other than that, got nothing else for you guys. Just thank you guys for watching. I'll fuck with y'all next week, and like the video if you liked it. Subscribe, follow along my journey, becoming profitable, and we're literally right there. Me, the wall, and profitability, right there. I literally feel in my heart that I'll be profitable. I'm not gonna fucking lie, and it's only a matter of time as long as I follow my rules and do the things that are needed to be for my things that are needed to be done that my profitable self that would be doing. But till then, I'll see y'all. But other than that, fuck, I keep saying that shit. But other than that, I'll see y'all next week. Peace.